Oh hey, this is Brett, the Hoosier Carnivore, coming at you with another kitchen recipe idea. This is basically how I make the Power Bowl that Carrie from Homestead How kind of made famous. Make my own kind of little version of it, and just wanted to bring you guys into the kitchen and show you how I do it. Alright, so here we are at the kitchen. Gonna bring you guys down here so you can see what's going on. Got the old Griswold number 8, and I'm frying up my hamburger pieces. Now what I do, instead of just throwing a half a pound of hamburger in here, I make mine into little burger balls. As you can see there, little burger ball, about the size of like a big marble or something like that. Not too big. Call them, bite-sized pieces. And we basically cook this up in a little bit of my beef tallow that I keep, and cook them until they're fully browned. And then we'll just pull these off. I don't really drain them. I just pull them off. I don't put all the grease down in the thing with them. Get these pulled off of here. And then we're going to fry some bacon. Stay tuned for the bacon. Stay tuned for the bacon. Stay tuned for the bacon. Okay, not quite ready for the bacon yet. Sorry for the little tease there. But I'm going to show you how I recapture my beef tallow. So this jar of beef tallow has been used kind of over and over again a few times. So I'll take my pan, and I've got my mason jar with my beef tallow in it. I just put a little paper towel down and I stick the ring back on to hold it in place. And then we'll just take our skillet here and scrape down the oil, and the paper towel will just kind of filter out all the little bits, so we get kind of a clean beef tallow that I can use in whatever recipe I need to use it in. Okay, now bacon's next. Alright, so as promised, we are back with the bacon. This is one of my big old slabs of bacon that I smoked on Big Joe. And what we're doing is we're cutting up a half a pound of bacon. So my recipe basically for the Power Bowl is half a pound of beef, half a pound of bacon, 6 eggs, and then as much butter as you want. So we're going to cut a couple more slices off here. And I got a little scale out, and yeah, there we are. That's about half a pound. So there we go. Half a pound of Hoosier Carnivore's smoked homemade bacon. So we're going to take that. We're going to dice it up. Still got the Griswold going here. We did not clean the inside of it because, the little beef bits and everything, it's all going to end up in the Power Bowl anyway. So keep the Griswold good and hot. And then you can kind of cut up these bacon pieces as small or as big as you want. I like to kind of cut them into strips. About like that. Maybe, 3/8 of an inch thick or so. You don't have to use a tape measure or anything. You can just eyeball it. Maybe half an inch thick if you like. Now slice this up. We can get some of this going in the Griswold. Pan's already good and hot from making the beef. Just love to hear that sizzle. Nothing like cooking in a 90-year-old cast iron skillet. And there we go. We'll let that cook down a little bit, and then we'll be back. Oh man, look at that bacon sizzle. Not quite done yet. But man, oh man, it looks and just smells absolutely incredible. So I cooked my bacon until it's not quite crispy. Wait till it gets some good color on it. You want it still just like a little bit chewy, but you don't want it to be like crumbled up crispy, unless that's just the way you like it. And then, you know, go for it. But otherwise, it'll kind of make the whole Power Bowl experience, I think, a little, I don't know if I want any crunchy in my Power Bowl, but hey, if you do, then go for it. You do you. But that's how I cook my bacon up for this. It's just about done. We'll be back. Hey, there we go. Hey, there you are. We'll be back in a few when this is done cooking. In the meantime, as you can see over here, I've got my vacuum sealer food saver, because Daddy got ribeyes today at Costco. Yep. Gonna get those puppies sealed up while my bacon's cooking. That's carnivore multitasking at its best. All right, here we go. Bacon's ready. I'm gonna show you nice and brown. Got the fats all the way rendered out. Got quite a bit of bacon fat here. I do like eating the bacon fat along with it, but that's quite a bit, so we're gonna pour off a little bit of this. Not all of it, but yes, we are gonna save some of that. We're gonna pour off a little bit of that bacon fat. Got that going. So we're just going to leave the bacon right in there and cooking up some of these farm fresh eggs that I bought from a local farm here. Just in Indiana, you just drive down the road and you can find fresh eggs for sale. And they are so good. Very rich. Nice dark yolks. I'll show you the yolks here in a second. All right, there's number 6. And you just got a little eggshell in there. We'll take care of that. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but those are really nice dark yellow eggs. And you'll see that. You'll see how nice and dark they are when this is all done. It's going to look practically yellow when this is all done. I'm going to need a fork. I'm back again. Sorry for the little outro tease, but got the Griswold skillet cleaned up. And what I do is I poured off my bacon grease here. I poured a little bit of that off. So now I'm going to take the paper towel that I use to filter the little bacon bits out. I'm just going to take some of that bacon grease, and put that right down in the pan. I'm going to take another paper towel. We're just going to spread that around. Kind of re-grease the pan, and it'll be ready to go next time. You don't have to use a lot, just a little bit. Turn off your burner and just let the pan cool down naturally. And there it is. It's a beautiful thing. Griswold large logo number 8. It's one of my favorite skillets to use. If you don't have a cast iron skillet, I would highly recommend getting one. If you want an antique one, you can go to some antique malls and try to find them. You can find them on eBay. You can find them on Facebook Marketplace. But I really like these old style skillets because you can see how smooth and nice the bottom of that pan is. And they just cook wonderful. They cook like really like nothing else that you can buy today. I think that's it. Oh, wait a minute. That's not it. All right, so I want to give you a quick update on my 5-day fast that I did along with Carrie from Homestead How and Bill Knott and Jeff and whoever else was in on that. Went from Sunday night to Friday night. The fast went really well. For me, I know Carrie said that, you know, he got hungry like the first day and then he wasn't hungry again. But usually I'm hungry for on and off for a couple days. And then day 3, day 4, and day 5 were pretty much effortless. Probably could have gone longer if I wanted to, but I went up to a lake in northern Indiana and fished a bass tournament. Fished for 2 days up there, and I didn't want to be on my fast then, so I went ahead and broke it Friday, which was a 5-day fast. Broke it with some bone broth, and then I had some hard-boiled eggs that I took with me, and then we went out for dinner that evening, later in the evening, and I had a big 16-ounce prime rib, and it was so good. So that's how I broke my fast. Ended up losing right around 12 pounds in that 5-day period. I think I started off at about 248. Well, we'll call it like 10 pounds. Started off maybe 246, I don't know. And then I weighed myself this morning and I was 238. So, and that was after, and today is Sunday, and that's after having my prime rib refeed. And then last night I had some bacon and eggs and I had some burger patties when I got back from the lake. So that was even after the refeed. So I would call that a success. And for me, I always seem to lose the most weight while fasting, and then doing carnivore, you know, it's much more of a slow weight loss. It's more of a maintenance program between fasts. I was thinking about this the other day on maybe when I want to do my next fast, because I've had some watchers post comments asking about the fast and maybe when we're going to plan to do another one. And I know Carrie said something about wanting to do another one. So I think I'm going to shoot right now for doing one just after the holidays. Maybe right after New Year's Day. Start it maybe on January 1st. Good a time as any. Get the holidays behind us. Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever you celebrate during that time of year. And maybe do a fast right at the beginning of the new year. Maybe 5-day, maybe 7-day, maybe 10-day. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get a consensus, see what everybody's up for, and probably do at least another 5-day. So post in the comments, what would you prefer to do for length of fast, if you want to do it maybe around the new year, and maybe we'll get a challenge going either on my channel and maybe on, you know, join in with some of the other channels, and we'll all get together and do, you know, some type of fasting challenge together. So sounds like fun to me. I love the carnivore community and the support and knowledge and everything that people have. So make you some beef, butter, bacon, and eggs in a power bowl. Think about doing a fast and post in the comments. Please like, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video. That's it this time, I promise.